You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Okay, so like I told you before, this past weekend I was out of town because my son was fighting in the National Junior Golden Gloves tournament, which was pretty much the whole week from Wednesday all the way to Saturday. We didn't get back home to Sunday, so I'm just finishing up all of the fights right now, basically. I watched Kovalev versus Muhammadi earlier, and then a couple hours later, I watched Yuniesky Gonzalez versus John Pascal. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you straight up, that was one of the biggest robberies that I've seen, if not the biggest robbery of the year so far. I was completely impressed with Gonzalez. He completely dominated John Pascal. He threw way more punches. He continuously came forward. He showed a terrific chin. Because, see, even when John Pascal was landing bombs, Yuniesky would walk through the bombs and he would land his own bombs. I mean, Gonzalez was so relaxed in the fight that in one of the middle rounds, where Gonzalez probably got caught with some of the cleanest shots throughout the fight, he walks back to his corner. He's sitting down, giggling, talking to his cornerman like he's sitting on the couch watching the fight, right? This is how much confidence he had. But it wasn't just confidence. It was dominance. I would probably give John Pascal maybe 3 rounds in the whole fight. Because once again, like I said, even when John Pascal was doing really good, Gonzalez would come right back because he would walk through John Pascal's biggest punches, right? And he would overwhelm John Pascal. This was an injustice. This was a complete robbery. And if it wasn't for Gonzalez being on the coincidental list, this man would have got some of the best representation from people like Jim Lampley. Just like Manny Pacquiao got when he lost to Tim Bradley. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't care what nobody say. Just like the referee who refereed the Pacquiao versus Bradley fight said, the fight was extremely close. Meaning the fight could have went either way. I don't have a problem with people who say Pacquiao won. I don't have a problem with people saying Bradley won. Okay? But the point that I'm making is Jim Lampley jumped up and down. He attacked the judges. He attacked Tim Bradley. He would not let it rest. Max Kellerman, he basically went after Tim Bradley. And that's the reason why there was such a backlash from the fans. It all stemmed from Max Kellerman and Jim Lampley. Okay? Now, what makes the Gonzalez situation so bad is the Gonzalez versus Pascal fight was more of a lopsided win for Gonzalez than what people were claiming was a robbery when it came to Manny Pacquiao versus Bradley. That was a very close fight. This Gonzalez fight, it was not a close fight. Okay, and I'm going to leave it like that. So hopefully Gonzalez, he keeps his head up. I think the majority of people will look at this fight just like the Lara versus Paul Williams fight, which was another big robbery. As far as I'm concerned, Gonzalez is still undefeated. It's just unfortunate that they put this false blemish on his record. But I believe that he is the one that truly deserves a fight with Sergey Kovalev. And I disagree with Max Kellerman pretty much writing off Gonzalez, saying he pretty much has no chance against Kovalev. No, he has a very good chance against Kovalev. You got to keep in mind, you have to understand something. John Pascal may not be the greatest fighter, but John Pascal, he does have power. Okay? And the way Gonzalez walked through those punches was pretty damn impressive. You know, by way of contrast, even though Sergey Kovalev got John Pascal out of there, I believe Kovalev, he actually had more problems with John Pascal than Gonzalez did. Because once again, Gonzalez would walk through Gonzalez would walk through John Pascal's biggest punches, and he would throw his own punches, and he would force Pascal to hold. Now, when John Pascal jumped on Kovalev and attacked him, not only did he hurt Kovalev, but he had Kovalev tying Pascal up. Okay? So a Gonzalez versus Kovalev fight would be way more intriguing than a Kovalev-Pascal rematch. All right? We've already heard Kovalev say that he believes Canadian fighters are terrible. Let's see what he thinks about Cuban fighters. Okay? I would love to see Gonzalez versus Kovalev. That would be a great fight. You have an aggressive Cuban fighter versus an aggressive Russian fighter. If you follow amateur boxing, then you probably already know that when it comes to fighters from the former Soviet Union and when it comes to the Cuban fighters, they have more gold medals than any other countries, okay, when it comes to the Olympics in boxing. So, you know, with that type of terrific amateur pedigree, I think it would be a terrific matchup. And once again, I strongly believe that this type of robbery that took place this past weekend should have received the same type of attention that Manny Pacquiao received in his first fight against Tim Bradley. But instead, all we got from Jim Lampley was, hey, well, Gonzalez did pretty well. On to the main event. You know, that's pretty much all we got, right? He didn't even care. He didn't care because it was two fighters on the coincidental list. But I can't wait to see Gonzalez again. I hope this doesn't affect him because, like I said, you know, it just sucks when you work so hard. Gonzalez, he did not take no for an answer. No matter what John Pascal threw at him, it's like Gonzalez had the mindset, I don't care what you do, John Pascal, I'm winning this fight. You could fucking hit me with a baseball bat. I am not going down. I'm going to win this fight. This fight means everything to me, and that is the way he fought. That's the way Gonzalez fought. And as far as I'm concerned, he's still undefeated. So congratulations to Yuniesky Gonzalez. And that's all I got for now. I'm on to the next one.